Alright. Oh my god. I feel a little bit loud, but we should be fine. Let me just... we're fine. Welcome back. We're here to do... crimes? No, not yet. We're not at Crime Alley just yet. If I recall correctly, Ren, had a lot of quests to do. Yeah, we got the permission from the Chantry, and we got... So where we're at in the story, basically, is we have two opportunities to go forward and try to get a king on the throne, so that way the Grey Wardens can have the dwarf army. We can go with Harrowmont, who is, we'll learn, is more the traditionalist in this scenario. Definitely had the previous king's trust, who died under, let's say, awkward circumstances at best. And we have the king's last remaining son. Now, if we metagame this, we know that Balin, the king's last remaining son, is pretty scummy. But right now, he has told us that he has evidence of Harrowmont being the one who is currently being scummy and cheaty. And he recommends we don't go to the Shaperate to confirm these findings that he's made. And he asks that I go do them directly. So we're going to go to the Shaperate. And I haven't fully decided how I want this playthrough to go in terms of the Orzammar choice at the end, which is pretty flagrant, I think. Oh, hey, it's Doolin Friender. Hey, Doolin.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
I still haven't decided to help you.
Do not tarry. Proving starts this afternoon.
So, obviously Harrowmont's house is a little bit out of the way over there on the side, and if you don't pay attention, you don't really know who Harrowmont is. And Doolin shows up right in front of him, so he'd be like, hey, you just talked to Gavorn, who's right there, and Doolin's going to show up right here to help you out. So, we're going to go to the Shaperate before we pass off these notes. Da-da-da. That's the Shaper assistant. He wants a book. We're going to get it for him later. Hey, Mr. Shaper.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzammar's memories?
Could you look at these promissory papers for me?
These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperate. Where did you get these?
Gavorn gave them to me.
And he scripted these counterfeits? This is a serious crime. I will have the Ministry of Lands begin an investigation into the Gavorns immediately.
The papers are forged?
Not entirely. There were two promised deals, but their terms differed significantly from what is presented here. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical.
What do you know about Mr. Gavorn?
The Gavorn family is a minor one, founded when a daughter of the Ferender house married down to a warrior caste man. Her brother died,
Down.
family heirless. So the assembly granted him a new family name and allowed him to adopt his daughter's children as heirs. Vartek
wow.
Gavorn is on record asking the assembly to bar Harrowmont from King Endrin's sick room. He is a vocal supporter of Prince Balin.
What do you know about Balin?
The prince consulted me before his father died. He wanted to know about King Bimo, the last king to rule during a blight. I told him Bimo made many changes during his rule. The assembly was even disbanded for a 2-year period. Bimo declared that, in times of war, the warrior caste answered directly to the king and all voting was suspended. Balin seemed quite interested.
Is it true you're related to Harrowmont?
He is a kinsman, yes. If you count to the 6th degree of remove, I'm related to every noble lineage still represented in Orzammar.
So it doesn't matter. He's related to everyone,
directly
basically.
to House Sigmund, which lost its tie to the Darkspawn 13 generations ago.
God, that's a long time ago. Do you get to vote on the king?
The Shaperate do not vote. We simply record history as it happens.
So you have no... But do you have a preference at all?
I cannot speak my opinions. History can be changed with a careless word.
Ah, alright. Well, I need to talk to someone.
You are an outsider, Warden, but not outside the law. I hope you will not do anything to challenge the stability of Orzammar.
So, we were lied to. Balin is in fact the scummy cheater. The scum cheatman. And I think that's just barred me from the quest. If I'm correct, hold on. Oh, I still have the note. Yeah, I can still do it. Well, let's talk to Vartag of Warn really quickly. Is Doolin still here? No, Doolin's back at his house. Excuse me.
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy?
Hey, these are forged.
Forged? Well, naturally they're forged. There is no legal way for Harrowmont to sell the same land twice over, is there?
Where did you get these?
You want to know how the game is played? I wrote the papers and left a sizable fee with the registry office to back them. But if you think figuring it out gets you off the line, you don't understand how this works. I'm asking for a show of loyalty, so exactly how much truth is involved shouldn't matter in the slightest. Now, where does your allegiance lie, Warden?
I'm not gonna lie, just to curry favor with somebody.
If you cannot support my prince, if you change your mind, you know what you must do to earn his indulgence.
So, pretty straightforward. This character wants us to lie to get his character's support for the throne. So, let's accept Harrowmont's quest right now. Because the other one involves us lying. And if we're gonna roleplay Ren, Ren is not much of a liar. He's actually a pretty poor liar, in my mind. He's not above, we'll call it manipulation, or making certain events happen in a certain way, but he values transparency.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak
That's very good.
king. Yes.
So Harrowmont's house is here, so we can accept the quest. But here's the thing. Gavorn wants us to cheat, lie, steal, but Harrowmont wants us to participate in a tournament for honor and glory. Harrowmont's way could be the quickest way. Potentially. But we also don't know that much about Harrowmont overall. Anyway, let's talk very quickly to Lady Dace.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Are you Lady Dace?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
I hear you'll be voting for the next king.
Now, was that an attempt to cozen me into revealing my choice, or are you simply making small talk? It's so hard to tell with you surface types. You're all so charmingly direct and artless.
Oh, thank you. Notice you didn't answer my question.
Yes, I am a member of the Assembly, a Desher. I will be one of
Wow,
the
180.
nobles, purest blood to pick our sovereign king. If you're asking me where my vote lies, I'm forbidden to tell until the stones are cast.
Alright, well, I gotta go.
You certainly should.
So, we're left at an impasse. Do we participate in the tournament to help Harrowmont? Or do we lie and cheat for Balin? Now, lying and cheating for Balin does get us to go to an area that we can go normally, but we'll get more to do there. Hello, Miss Helmy.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Hello, Loyalinar.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who's Ogren?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What happened? What gelded?
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It
Jesus.
was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Why does he care so much about Bronca?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
Oh, so you guys were arguing about Bronca?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Why did she go?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked if found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed.
I think that's partially true, to be honest.
She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
Holy cow. Well, I think we know she invented a smokeless fuel. Alright, well, I should get going. Bye.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
Alright, well, for the time being, we learned a little bit about Ogren and Bronca the Paragon. Let's go to Harrowmont's quest. I kind of molded over in my brain, and I figured we just got a conversation with that guy about the proving and how Ogren killed somebody. So let's go investigate the proving, because we investigated Gavorn, right? So let's move forward.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Okay, so tell me about the provings.
Provings are how our ancestors show their judgment, pitting body against body in a ring of scared stone. Everyone in Orzammar accepts that judgment.
Wait, he said scared stone. The word is sacred. Oh, wow, I never noticed that. So what do you want me to do?
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory, but he somehow scared off most of Lord Harrowmont's fighters. If you can enter as Harrowmont's champion, you would prove your dedication well.
Okay. All right, you know what? I'm going to go investigate.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons.
I can't do anything else.
Master until
I can't forward the political process at all.
The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Basil. You can look for them in the fighters'
Basil.
preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Alright, sounds good, I guess. So we got the quest. And I think, are we still allowed to do... Yes, we're still allowed to do the other one. Up until we complete it, we are allowed to do both. Or have both. But, because I love you guys, the audience, so much, no matter who I choose, I will give you a little extra content. So don't you worry. No, don't you worry, child. I said heaven's got a plan for us. Heaven's got a plan for us. Don't you worry, child. Alright, Dagna still wants us to go to Circle of Magi, which we don't have time for right now because we're in the middle of Orzammar. Before we So, hello?
I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
Oh no, that's him.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't
My
have
Stizzity store.
Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Oh no. If you notice, I angled the camera in such a way that you could see that they all have tattoos, the thugs. I meant to explain this before, they are casteless. They are born without a place in the hierarchy. And as such, they are basically non-existent in society, and they easily turn to being criminals.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I...
Oh, he's got one on his neck, too. I didn't notice that one.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
You get out of here. This is private business.
Get! Is this man threatening you? Threatening you.
Don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold
10 sovereigns.
Or I can't say what might happen.
Do you really... Well, you know, what's the Carta?
You really should learn more about the places you visit. The Carta is the foundation of business in Orzammar. It's a commercial venture of like-minded individuals who make money in whatever way suits their talent.
Mostly crimes. Or a gang of thieves running a protection racket.
You say protection racket. I say honorable business. You say thief. I say dead elf.
You really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Go on, get. Get. Hey, Figor. You're alright.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
How about some money? I'm kidding. Hey, don't worry about it.
May you walk in the footsteps of paragons.
I'm smart enough and well versed enough in TV dramas to know that Jarvia is the crime lord, probably. You don't want to make Jarvia mad.
One day the
Do
Paragon
you?
Branco will return.
Right? Like, that's what it comes down. That's what it is. They say the name of the person who makes you poopy pants. Poop pants. Poop pants McGee. Hey, commoner. Oh, the nugs started spawning now, yeah. I'll give them to... It's really just chump change. It doesn't matter all that much. Well, sir. You're good.
They teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but
You're good.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Nah, I don't care. I don't quite... Oh, hey, Nug. I think this is the building. It's not open yet. Do. Oh, we didn't go in the bar last time. Cool. Hello. Hello, ma'am.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we
Vala.
heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear a bit about the city.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Alright. I guess not really. That's all, thanks.
Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Now, this is my kind of place. Not in real life, but, you know. Oh, this guy's important. Oh, these guys are just, drunk.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen.
I didn't actually sit.
Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka, something like that.
You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
So you work for Balin, huh?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
That's fair enough. Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
You know, I've never been down there.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can.
Yeah, that's sad.
Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Really? What are you guys looking for?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who else is down there?
Lord Harrowmont's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
I see. Well, I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Yeah, we gotta. It's a Klingon problem. Oh wait, this is good. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Told him I don't understand why the privies aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the
So this guy?
Everywhere.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. Hey man, what's up?
Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Unbound. That's odd. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of riches, but never the names. Never where they supposedly spent their wealth. Heard the same tales of light and dead room. Felt the same pull, but it's a lie. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? The beast, unbound, dormant until one of the true spirit claims his throne. So you must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. 3 pages, 3 ages, same stories, same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get Villa Madon. All from him, how? Ooh, an adventure. Hey, Doolin. Hey, Helmy.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time.
Hey, man, I know what that's like.
You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
To be fair, there's still inequality. Like, my people are basically your casteless.
But there are those like you who see this with concern.
Not enough, but yes.
Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know,
hey, that's good, man.
Most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance in a
Hey, man, I agree with you.
Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So how does it work anyways?
Badly. Oh, you're serious?
I'm partially serious, yes.
The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I explained this a little bit before. Your caste is determined by your same-sex parent, and then no matter what you do, unless you're a paragon, you're stuck there. It's not quite communism. It's communism with a healthy dose of nepotism. Basically, your role gets determined by your parent, not the state. But the state is the one that makes the dictate. But then there's also a monarchy. There's a mix of monarchy and king. So it's a mix of democratic assembly, but only if you're born as a diplomat. So it's the nepotism monarchist. It's a weird mesh of a lot of stuff here. So you get to vote, right?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
So who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Well, I should go. All right, and there's Ogren. Hey, Ogren.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you, Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Bronca. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
Listen, I want to fight the Blight. That's my problem right now.
You don't need a king to face a blight. You need a paragon. The Assembly elects them, but they're higher than the Assembly. They become nobles, but they're more than anyone born to a house. They're what every dwarf with a spine not made of soap dreams of being.
Including you?
Aye, of course. Being a paragon would be a dusted sight better than this. Why do you care what I want? Nobody cares about what I want. Your boss trying to butter me up or what? If you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
Okay. So Bronca's the paragon, right?
City's only living paragon.
Well, assuming she's alive.
Been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
What if I just want to help you, man? What if I actually care?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly...
Because the king's dead now, and they need a paragon to help them do stuff.
Find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me.
So it sounds like the person we really need to find is a paragon. And most likely we're not going to be able to get somebody to paragon status without improving Dwarven society in some way. So our best bet would probably to find this Branka lady. Branka, Branka, Branka. Branka, Branka, Branka. Branka, Branka, Branka. Paprika. Let's change the party. Let's switch up.
Horse race.
Yes.
Should I bring... Yeah, let's bring Alistair.
Indeed.
Alright, guys. Jesus Christ, my phone scared me. Let's save, though. Alright, Right. Whoops, daisy.
I will never get over how quietly you are able to move.
It took me years and years to learn, and even then I am not the best at it.
So you didn't sneak around when spying?
We all had different ways of doing things.
Phew, excuse me.
Not to be seen at all. To cloak themselves in shadow and darkness. I realized that it is not such a bad thing to be seen, as long as you do not stand out and are quickly forgotten. I specialized in blending in, not drawing attention and looking like I had every right to be there. It is invisibility, but of another kind.
Ah, yes, but I heard you often seduced your targets. They'd remember you.
Not if they died.
Oh.
Dying while in the company of a lovely seductress. Tell me that isn't a good death.
I don't know if I should take you seriously. But you scare me sometimes.
Oh, such witty banter. Shall we exchange in some banter, perhaps? Quite the raconteur. Alright, let's see here. Alright. All these quest rounds.
Bloodsport entertainment for the masses, at its best.
I mean, it's not First Blood. There's no murders here. Excuse me, Mr. Begazzle.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What? What are you talking about?
That sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Hmm? Wait, you're Basil Harrowmont, right?
I am. So if you're not here to... How do you know who I am?
You know, if you tell me what's happening, I could probably help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Hey man, love's love. And I'm assuming Balin's found out.
I thought we were discreet, but she's married to a Desher's heir. He'd kill me if he knew. So I have to slink out of here like some worthless brand for fear Balin will tell the whole city.
What evidence does he really have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Would you fight if I got those letters back?
There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here.
Did Balin threaten you himself?
No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me.
I'll get the letters back.
You do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Hey, you got it, man. I'll do anything for love. And this is the guy who's in charge of the proving, and I'm on fire! It's fine now, though. I always mark guard. This is the entrance to the proving. So let's go this way. This way. Wall carving. Yes, the proving is quite magical. Hello, are you Miyaja?
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
Are you threatening Harrowmont's people?
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another
God, that's a scary echo. You know, that's a good point. I hadn't thought of it that way.
One man's blackmail is another man's honesty.
One man's villain is another man's king.
Come on, Luke.
God, this chamber is scary. Writ of censure. Hey, you're Saru.
Oh, wait. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
There's like a scary monster here. Hey, you're Piotin.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Okay, never mind. Leliana, please open this.
What's next?
I think you can also pickpocket the key off her, but this is easier.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I can't tell it's locked.
I finished.
You're welcome. Is there another section over here? No, it's a dead end. Alright, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. A lot of wind in these tunnels. It's very loud in here. Alright, this guy whose name is Varric. Even though there's a more popular character named Varric in the second game. Weird. Super weird.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
Here you go.
Where did you get those? No. I don't want to know. Just thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
Hey, man. I never turn away man love.
I will be glad to fight for
consensual love.
Provings. Thank you again, friend.
You're welcome. This way. Yes, more scary noises. Let's see. There's Roshan. Hello, Roshan.
Don't disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
That's cool, I guess. Lord Darvianak Volny.
Something?
No, not really, honestly. Hello. You're a Faradin. Hanashan. Hello, I'm Ren.
Don't take it personally. Hanashan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
What are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers.
Hey, that's cool.
When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue.
Wow,
and
that's
dedicated
wow.
herself to training. And
That's pretty hardcore. I remember that one.
Proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her.
Oof. So who are you?
I am Ferindin. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for
Like talking.
mundane
And ordering drinks and food. So what are you guys doing?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Oh. Alright, well. Well, good luck to both of us.
May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
Peace out, Bean Sprouts. She's cool. You cool. That's cool. Who are you? You Wojak.
Get out of here.
What's up? Whoa. What's in here? Oh, you're an armsman. I'm assuming you have stuff.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Informal? Like illegal?
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way.
Oh, alright, what did you have in mind?
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Ooh. Who am I facing? What do I get?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths.
Cool.
Anything goes is a fair description.
So these are the provings if you want to just do the
Be
provings.
a bonus from time to
without
time.
helping Harrowmont.
But this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
Cool, I'll come back later.
I'll be here.
I will do this soon. But first, let's talk to this guy over here. Hey, Gudon.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
I'm Ren, Grey Warden.
It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the
You did? Why?
will favor me today.
Why did you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harrowmont's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
What? He's not conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Doolin. That guy Doolin.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Go back in the proving and fight, maybe?
Maybe I will at that.
Well, good. Well, you were just dumb. That's all you were. Is a dumb boy. So I helped you guys. You're welcome. I'm a big help guy. Let's fight one of these fake proving fights to get a taste for it. You know, unsanctioned proving fights. Which I'm confused how they are unsanctioned. Because they happen in the arena, and everyone can see what's happening in the arena, unless it's like a side arena. I don't know.
Ready for some unofficial training?
I'm ready.
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Nah, it's fine. Oh my gosh!
This should be easy enough.
Do.
Let's get started.
I slash you, I slash. I slash, you slash. Okay.
Let's get started.
Oh, this should be good.
Everyone die. Oh, how did Alistair die? Jesus.
We get our hands dirty.
No.
Ready!
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. Yes.
Go.
Yes, arm Armed and dangerous. Ready for action.
Oh, shoot.
Hurry.
Kill.
As you wish. Let's get started.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts.
God, that really just shoots you out of the cutscene, doesn't it? Alright, I'll come back later for some action. Oh, we just got like the dumbest amount of money. That was like nothing. It was a paltry sum. Let's let my mana restore and we'll give it another go. Alright, now.
Ready for some unofficial training opportunities?
Yeah.
Got some young fighters ready to go.
Would seem we are not alone.
Ooh, still, some of my stuff is still on a cooldown.
Here!
Ah, stun.
They'll never know what hit him. As you wish. On. Let's get started. On. This should be easy enough. Right.
You cannot win!
Let's get started. On.
Come back. I'm gonna get you. Come back. Stop it. Oh, you resisted, but you probably got a small penalty. Guys, can we get him? You just shoot at him. No, jeez, just switch.
I'll do it.
There we win.
Good job, Warden.
Jesus.
You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know.
I'll come back for some action later, I guess. God, that was, oh, that's awful. I'm not getting anything from this. I'm getting 12 cents every fight. What a lame reward. Terrible, if you ask me. Terrible. It's terrible. It's really just terrible. Base and terrible.